There's a lot of stuff people tell you need for your setup because it's pro level, game changing, or what all the streamers use. I've fallen for it, and after wasting my money on gears that look great on paper but made no sense in practice, I've reached a point where I'm out. Welcome to Let's start with the gaming chair, the so-called gaming chair. Back in the day, I thought owning one meant I'd made it. The high back, red stripes, the fake carbon fiber. I figured it would unlock better aim or at least make me feel like a pro. What I got was back pain, a squeaky recline, and a seat cushion that flattened in a month. But it has lumbar support. Yeah, so does a medieval torture device. An ergonomic office chair costs the same, feels 10 times better, and doesn't try to cosplay a race car. Now let's move to the keyboard. More specifically, the kind that promises elite gaming performance, but doesn't even have rapid trigger. I've used the flashy ones, RGB, loud switches, braided cable, all of it. But when it comes to actual gameplay, most of them respond like they're running on delay. If your keyboard doesn't register quick presses and reset instantly, you're just typing on a rave light show. Unless it's got the tech to back it up, the word gaming on the box means absolutely nothing. Get something fast, or honestly, just full send the shame and just use a controller. Audio is another one. You'd think spending $300 on a gaming headset would get you crystal clear sound and comfort. What you actually get is muddy audio, uncomfortable clamping, and some fake 7.1 surround that just confuses your brain. Meanwhile, a $50 pair of studio headphones and a basic mic sounds better in every situation. Game, calls, even editing. It's wild how much of this stuff is built to impress buyers, not users. Stop selling me positional audio when I can't even tell if the guy's upstairs or in the wall. Which leads right into this. If it has gaming in the name, I'm suspicious by default. Gaming routers, gaming drinks, gaming glasses, it's branded overload. Half the time, the non-gaming version performs the same, sometimes even better, for less. Once you start looking past the marketing, you realize a lot of this gear is just normal hardware with neon lights and inflated price. Now here's something that snuck up to me. Full-sized keyboard. They used to feel like the standard until I realized I don't actually use the numpad. And I definitely don't need my mouse hand push 2 feet to the right. Unless you're coding the Matrix or launching nukes, why do you need that numpad, bro? Why? Full-size keyboards take up half your desk. It's like having a plank from Minecraft next to your mouse. Another thing that looks premium on Instagram but makes absolutely no sense in reality, glass mouse pads. They feel smooth at first, like really smooth, but that wears off quickly. Dust, humidity, mouse feet wearing down. Suddenly, it's not smooth, it's slippery or sticky, or both. It also turns your desk into an echo chamber. Every movement sounds like you're dragging a coaster across your countertop. Cloth mousepads still exist for a reason. They just work. Now let's talk about CPUs. I used to go Intel without question. I'm not falling for it anymore. New generation every 8 months. For what? Another 3% performance and 20% more power draw? Meanwhile, AMD out here sipping tea and still beating benchmarks. I love you, but you're the ex who keeps showing up with flowers and no personal growth. Look, the G502 is a classic. I respect it, but it feels more like a survival tool than a mouse. If it works for you, that's great. I prefer a mouse that doesn't feel like I'm dragging a brick across my desk. The G502 fans will say, you get used to the weight. Yeah, you also get used to bad decision. Doesn't mean it's right. Listen, if you bought a 5080 to play Apex on Valorant on medium settings at 1440, I want you to sit down, breathe, and ask yourself one thing. Why? Buying the top tier GPU for games that came out 5 years ago, the hype makes you feel like anything less is outdated, but that's just marketing again. Most modern GPUs still hold up fine. The obsession with max specs doesn't always equal to a better experience. So yeah, that's the PC propaganda I'm done falling for in 2025. Stuff that looks good, sounds good, but ends up being unnecessary, overpriced, or straight up worse than the alternatives. If this video saved you from even one bad purchase, I've done my job. Anyways, subscribe. With that said, thanks for watching. Until next time.